Yo, what is up, Sex Beast Crazy Rabbit here, and the Black Ops 3 World Reveal trailer was just released, and of course, like usual, the first trailer they're actually going to give is all about campaign. They might give a little bit of multiplayer, and of course they did get a little bit of zombies, and that's what you're watching right now in the background, but it was all about campaign, and campaign looks like it's going to be taking place in the future, and it looks like it has nothing really to do with zombies like usual with every other trailer game. Zombies and campaign are completely different, so we're going to be focusing on the little bit of zombies information that we got. Now you might be looking at it and say, well, that really doesn't look like much, that really doesn't seem like a lot of information, but to me it was actually a lot of information. It sort of gives us a little hint as to what time frame we should be expecting for zombies, and let's go ahead and get this shit started. Alright, so I got a couple screenshots for you guys that we're going to be looking at and talking about. So this first one right here, let's focus on what this guy is wearing. So one, let's look at his hat. So his hat sort of looks like a Nazi officer's hat. Now I'm not going to lie, there are a lot of other hats throughout history that have this same design, but the first hat that I immediately thought of was a Nazi officer's hat. So here's what one actually looks like, and then here's this guy's hat. So they do look very, very similar. Now here's what the hat looks like from the back. So they do look very, very similar. Now would I 100% say that this is a Nazi officer's hat? No, not 100%, but I really do think it might be. But again, there are a lot of other hats throughout history that have this same design. Now let's look at what this guy's wearing. Let's sort of look at his clothes. Alright, so we can see that these zombies are sort of rocking like a hooded sort of fashion, whatever they're into nowadays. Now this also might actually push towards more of a futuristic sort of setting, because here in the campaign we actually see a couple guys running around with sort of this kind of design of a hood. So this might lead me to believe that this actually might be in the future of some time. I really don't know, I can't say 100% sure, but this sort of design, this sort of hooded design, sort of looks like exactly what they showed in campaign. Alright, so on to the next image. Now let's look at this guy in the background. Don't worry about the guy in the foreground, let's worry about this guy in the back right. So I'm looking at this guy right here. Now look at his uniform. This sort of looks like a Nazi uniform. I'm not going to say 100% sure. It's pretty much the same thing that the guy in the front's wearing, except for we sort of get like a broader view. Now here's an actual picture of what a Nazi uniform looks like, and we're going to be focusing on the far left three, and these three, it sort of looks like this is what this guy is wearing right here, except for I'm pretty sure he has a hood just like the guy in the foreground. So, I mean, I don't know of any Nazi uniforms that came with the hood. There might have been some, maybe for like rainy days or something like that, but I know of none. So unless there's a Nazi uniform that actually comes with the hood, maybe to protect you in the rain or something like that, this might be a completely different uniform. I'm just saying this is what the uniform actually looks like to me. And then here you can actually see another close-up image of the uniform. You really can't see much, but you can see actually just getting a little bit better. So I do think this is actually a Nazi uniform. I really don't think it's a Nazi uniform. I'm not going to say 100% sure like I said before. I'm probably 50-50 on the fence because I really don't know. We really just don't have a close enough picture to really see what exactly this guy looks like. And here's actually the last and final picture of this guy, so we're going to be focusing on the guy in the back right, and actually sort of a little bit of left. Just don't worry about this guy right here that has the hoo-hoo face. We're not going to be worried about him. We're going to worry about the back two guys. So you can see he has a little belt buckle right there. And I didn't really see anybody rolling around with a belt buckle in campaign, so that might actually be a Nazi uniform, because again, if we pull back up the Nazi uniform outfit, they sort of have, you know, that little belt going around there. And they also, if we focus on this guy in the back of left, he has that little strap going on his right shoulder, I believe. If you're looking at it, it's actually his left, but it would be his right. And the Nazi uniforms, that's where they had their strap, was on that right arm. So I mean, I'm not 100% sure this is a Nazi uniform, but it does sort of look like it. But you can also see that this is kind of confirming it, that they do actually have a hood. So again, that kind of disproves the Nazi uniform outfit, unless there actually is a Nazi uniform that comes with a hood. I can't be 100% certain. And let's go on to the last and final biggest information we have. Take a good look at their eyes. What color is that? And now we're going to look at this zombie. This is a zombie from Moon when Samantha was in charge. So is Samantha in charge? What time zone are we going to be in? Are we going to be in the future? Are we going to go back into the past? Where are we going to be at? There's just so much information that it gives us, and there's just so much it doesn't give us to where we really can't put anything 100% certainty on it. So this might be an entirely new storyline. This might be with Samantha in the future. This might be with Samantha in the past. So I'm very pumped up with it. It looks like if this is with the same storyline from Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and World at War, it looks like Samantha's going to be in charge, because yellow eyes means Samantha, blue eyes means Maxis. So I'm very excited for Black Ops 3, not really multiplayer wise because it sort of looks like Advanced Warfare 2, but zombie wise I am very pumped up. I can't wait to see what we're going to get. What time zone are we going to be in? Are we going to be in World War 2? Are we going to be in the future? I really don't know. I'm very excited, so I'm very curious to know, what do you guys think? If there was anything in this trailer that I missed, put it in the comments and I'll go back and check it out. And I'll probably be making another video about more theories, more things are actually discovered in this trailer. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys could, please leave a like and subscribe if you're ready. Peace.
Bye.